Well, it is a nice frosty 20-degree morning, and we're back over here to kind of finish this up. This front actually doesn't look as bad or low as what I thought it was. It was getting kind of dark the other night, and still don't have my light bar on the loader, so kind of hard to tell. But really the only thing I got, need to do a little finishing up is basically this section here, and I may throw some more dirt in the back area, but yeah, this is kind of where I just roughly, probably really can't tell with all the machines parked right here, but there's just a little bit of a high spot. I need to cut that off and then just try to, I guess, kind of follow that wall or that slope and then just kind of blend it in over to here. I don't really know what his plan is on the edge of the driveway or how that's supposed to fall, but yeah, I'm gonna get them fired up and let them warm up. She'll probably take 15-20 minutes at least. So, and then like I said, I may bring a couple loads of the, I don't know, better junk down here. I thought about waiting until we cut out for that retaining wall, because I'll have a little bit of stuff to use there, and then with digging the sewer line and running the perimeter drain. But I could add just, I don't know, 4 or 5 more inches maybe up along the house and then just slope it out. So we may even see about that. So hopefully I can get all this knocked out and get these guys moved to the next job. So let's get them warmed up and finish this job up. The loader is really not a fan of the cold weather, so I bet that thing will take at least 30 minutes before the temperature gauge even moves. Roller's probably going to be the same way. And my bet is the hydrant will fire it right up, because it doesn't seem like this thing is phased by the cold. So yeah, I was gonna say, even on the coldest days, this thing just seems like it fires right up. So maybe since they're from Denmark, they're just used to being in the cold. So okay, I'll let those warm up for a little bit. I got a couple emails to answer, so I'll get back in the dump truck and do that and let these guys warm up, and then we'll get this job done. I jump on here real quick and point out, probably can't even read it, the loader just hit 10,000 hours. So yeah, January 2nd of 2024, rolled over 10,000 hours on this baby. So I bought it in 2012. I think it had like 930 some odd hours on it. So I guess technically I haven't put all 10,000 hours on it. So I've done like what, like 9,100. So maybe I'll make one at 11,000. But yeah, pretty cool little milestone. So it's been a great machine. So yeah, I've owned it for 14 years and put a lot of time in this thing, but pretty cool. So let's get to it. it's a fairly rough grade, but with rolling this stuff in with the bow mag earlier in the year and these great big rocks, it's kind of hard to fine tune this. I think it's going to work, and then when we come back, should have room for about 8 to 12 inches of topsoil over here. So he's got to figure out exactly what he's going to do with his driveway. He thinks he's just going to kind of have it squared off like that, but he also talked about putting a lip or something on there because he wants the level to drop down a little bit. So yeah, I think this will get him for what he's got to do. And like I said, with that angle's fairly steep, so I was trying to kind of leave some of that instead of following that whole angle. It's a little bit low on there, so he can kind of look at it and decide. He's talking about taking out a couple more trees and trying to taper that out right there, so this will give him time to maybe kind of make up his mind on what he's wanting done. So yeah, now we'll do the old machine shuffle, and I'm going to take the Hydrema and the 2150 over to the big stone house, and then I'll come back for the loader and the roller. And I got to stop by the big slab house. I got the plumbing done, and now I need to regrade that inside the slab and clean the rock up for the concrete guys. So we'll spend a couple hours just moving machines, and then we'll catch you guys over there. We are on a new site again. Just got my teeth changed, got the machine warmed up. I'm back on the, we're just gonna call this one the stone house, so you guys probably can't see very well, but this was the basement house. I did this at the beginning of last summer or something. So there's actually a house here now. They're working on putting the sheetrock on and doing some painting and stuff inside. It's still got a little ways to go, but I don't know what. I know half the house gets stone. I'm not sure if it's some sort of siding, obviously on the sides, or what they're doing there, but I haven't really, can't talk this morning. I haven't really walked around yet. I'm supposed to try to kind of clean this up, rough grade it, do a little bit of backfilling, and then I believe we're gonna haul off our pile of spoils here. So I don't know, we've got maybe 60 loads, I'm gonna guess. It's all pretty good clay, so I think that friend of mine with the Freightliners is probably gonna take some of it for a pad job he's got. So, but I'm gonna try to backfill up and at least cover up those are those cat blocks I was talking like in my last video where they stacked them on top of the brick ledge. So I'm gonna fill up this corner and kind of grade it out, and then I need to kind of fill in around there. But the problem is I got scaffolding and the job trailer and such is still in my way, and I'm supposed to figure out what to do with this area. So, and I probably need to walk around and kind of show you guys the progress that's been made so far. But it's like 21 degrees, so I'll let the excavator warm up for like 30 minutes, and the hydraulic gauge is just barely moved up above where it's got a little bit of temperature to it finally. So I was gonna start trying to grease it while it was warming up, and I got the grease gun in the cab of my pickup trying to warm up because I keep it in the toolbox, and it was so cold that the grease was having a hard time. It was all stringy, so I guess I'll just let it warm up, maybe grease it around lunchtime. This is not the best starting spot, but I don't have a lot of room where I'm sitting, so I just thought for right now, they're working on moving some more of the scaffolding around the house. I figured the easiest thing would be just to kind of start piling up around this corner, and I need to get the loader warmed up. I can kind of slick this stuff up. I got the Hydrema here for the stuff I need to fill in around there, but yeah, so probably, I don't know, maybe a couple days over here. Just depends. Supposed to have a little bit of rain and snow coming in Thursday night and Friday, which tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll see how far we can get today, and then if we do get that rain, that'll slow down on the hauling out. And I need to figure out, I don't really know, the way they kind of got these walls stopped, it's kind of going to just be a funnel for water to run down there, so The builder's on his way. We may even dig some more of that out, or they can set big stones or whatever down there and extend those walls a little bit. There's not a real good plan on some of that, so I don't. We were originally going to daylight it all the way out, but then I guess they figured out that was going to be a lot of earth to move, so yeah, I don't know what we're going to do now. I'm just supposed to, the biggest thing we're trying to, he just wants to get this pile out of here, so I'm going to do just a little bit of backfilling. I can't really do a lot in some places just because this is not the best material to use to build a yard, since it's just all rock and clay, but great for a building pad, not so great for a yard. I thought I'd just kind of toss it in this corner instead of trying to use the loader to push around, and then we'll just kind of work our way around the house. So yeah, because someone was asking about this house the other day, so we're finally back doing something. It's just, I haven't really, I think they just finished up a lot of the stonework, because it's just been like one or two guys working on that, and with the winter time getting here, and the colder temperatures has kind of slowed that down, but the stone looks really nice. Those guys do a really good job on all that, but all the way around the house, those big retaining walls are all wrapped in this stone. And like I said, there's good portions of the house that are going to be covered in it as well. But I'll try to get moved and get you some better camera angles than just this little corner, but I thought I'll just start here, kind of work my way around. I'm gonna try to make something of this mess right here. We had a little meeting with the architect, and he kind of told me his vision, so I told him I would try to make that happen. So I don't completely agree with it, but he kept using the phrase like tighten this up. So I guess he's wanting to backfill around the ends of these walls and actually let the dirt run down the blocks there towards the concrete and kind of fill this in, and then like kind of taper or level this out a little bit more, which seems to me like all we're going to do is create more of a funnel to go to the basement. But he assured me that that trough drain right there is going to catch it. I just figured you didn't want to add any more water to it if you didn't need to. But yeah, I got some dirt pushed over here, so now we'll just try to I don't know, I guess we can see if we can shape a bowl real quick and see how that's going to work or look or whatever. So yeah, should be interesting. So I don't know, it may work out enough where it's gradual enough. I mean, I guess they were going to daylight all this out and cut the side of the hill out, and then they've changed their mind. I think they're trying to save a little bit of money or cut back, but I don't know. I just don't see how this is ever going to not flood down there. But we'll try to get her shaped up and see what he says.